Hello and welcome to GreedFall. Oh, look at that, there is a camp area here. What a wonderful discovery. Right. So, are we missing any special quests that we haven't finished yet? Side quests? Exploration and cartography. Seems like we're missing a camp here. We're missing notes regarding Nadaik Vendman and Nagait Phraseman. Sooner or later, they will come into my possession, rest assured. Okay, not bad. No creatures awoke, so that's cool. He did say go to the right. Well, you know me, I like to explore. You cannot descend. Oh, okay. I guess this area is locked for now. So, this is where all the life of the island comes from. Isn't it ironic that this area is so desolated and dead? Can I jump here? Of course not. That will make no sense. And I can't go down from here. Is this place gonna come down and I will need to escape? Do I have to fight a guardian? So many questions that need to be answered. Oh, look at that. It's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. Right in the middle of the volcano as well.
The child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call on me Vrichtimen. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon Milfrichteman. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only want it truly. They could be taught by my children, learn to give back back in return. Learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad. Because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
The one you call Constantine. You must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all followers. Flee, or you will be their victims.
Well, that was terrible. I'm gonna take points off for the game for that. I mean, it was predictable that Constantine was gonna betray us at some point. But also, an evil god magic cursed you, and that's why you're sick. Seriously.
I saw a man fleeing to Sanctuary. I should have warned you that you couldn't bring anyone with you. Were you able to get all the answers you were looking for?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the Colonials have treated the Earth. It is actually some kind of poisoning, and it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
Know that if we can help our allies, we will do it with pleasure. I am certain that the Donegada on the island will be able to help you make sense of what you heard.
Thank you, Ulan. I'll take some time to dwell on it.
You still look troubled. Does the fleeing man worry you?
No. I just learned a few things which I would like to verify.
I understand. For now, qua awalam seg karats.
Goodbye.
Yeah, let's get straight to the point. Bye. Okay then, where to next? Now, about these side quests, where do I need to establish the last camp? The region of Quenvar and Frasengard. The Ancient Woods. Let's go there. Run a gut, okay. This camp is supposed to be here. Let's see if we can reach it. If not, well, we are gonna come back later. Dragon blood raisin. Isn't that just hypnotic?
See if you can ward off this fate!
I know that he's somewhat poisoned, but yeah, he has some natural resistance to it. He's been around it for so long. I hope. Ow! Yes, let my hands grow. It will make me stronger. Anyway, we're heading this way. Let's hope we actually are not gonna get lost or something. Can I go through here? Apparently not. Okay, it is a shame, but I guess there's nothing we can do about it. Let's go back to Constantine, right? Yes, inform Constantine about the sanctuary. And then all of a sudden he's gonna start throwing monsters everywhere and we have to unite to defeat him. I do hope that's gonna be a twist there and that's not gonna come to pass. After all, if it's so predictable, why even do it? And it's not it's the most predictable thing, it's also that the most boring thing would happen. Unless we actually do have to fight the natives and they do support Constantine or something like that. That would be interesting. But I doubt that Sior is gonna allow that. The Sardet residence. This is where we need to be. Oh, do you sell anything of interest? Demolition mace. Okay. Commander's gloves, that's what we have right now. And grenadier boots. I'm gonna visit the merchant here as well. Again, not that I need to, but it will be good if I actually have access to all the goods I need. The top level gear, shall we say. Go here and take a look at it. I'm thinking, should I purchase a perfect musket for myself?
Come closer, good people.
I do like the the pistol we are using right now, especially since we need rapid firing.
Welcome. Have you seen it?
Divine Ring of the Light. Do you sell anything of interest at all? Why can't we find any commander's boots or something like that?
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
And I forgot what kind of boots we were wearing. Blue ones, okay. So at least they fit the armor. I'm gonna give him that.
Closer, good people. The cure in word.
And up we go.
My fair cousin, I'm so glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance and Teleme. Seeing them both in the same room is rather surprising, isn't it? But please, Your Excellencies, explain to us what brought you here.
Sire, I have come to humbly request your help. We have been sustaining terrible attacks.
Really? Are the natives behind this again? Unless it is those traitors of the Guard.
We aren't sure, but it is almost certain that the natives are involved. Governor Byrne is hoping that you could send him your cousin, as well as some troops.
It would seem that we are in a similar situation, sire. Our city has been sustaining terribly violent assaults, and our losses are great. Our Mother Cardinal is begging you to send her some help as soon as possible.
Dear allies, knowing that you are in such a delicate situation fills me with sorrow. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. And regarding sending my cousin, she's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for her life, which is most precious to me. No, I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantine, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find the time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We're so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to her.
Absolutely, sire. And we thank you both for receiving us.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Well, you're amazing. Let us speak, shall we?
Constantine.
My adorable cousin, I am always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon Melfrichteman.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earned the trust of the Pretender, who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Ulan, the king of the village of Vignamri. He's a negotiator and a clever diplomat who supports the presence of the settlers.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree, as strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old, bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the Earth so much, we have poisoned it. And the disease has contaminated us through the water we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the Earth can be healed. That his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the Earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Yes. Something rather disturbing. He talked about you. He said his existence was in danger because of you.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. I never hurt anybody on this island. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted or tried to convert islanders.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Cousin, please, you know me. I have made some mistakes, but I never threatened anybody. The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yes, I do know.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sins of our fathers and to have his revenge for the invasion. By sowing the seeds of discord between us, he's probably hoping to weaken us. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? The whole continent should be thanking you. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
No, that's about it.
I must take my leave.
Take care, and come back soon.
Indeed. A cure for the Malachor. Well, I guess the cure is within us the whole time. Seriously, the game is... No, the game's story is going downhill rapidly. At least I hope for a final epic battle or something. Hikmet first, or San Matthias? Well, let's go to Hikmet. We're gonna take Afra with us. And when we head to San Matthias, we're just gonna take the priest. And since we're here, I'm gonna go and check the shop. My favorite store in the continent.
Come closer. Come closer. Yurex.
Indeed. Let us purchase whatever we can. A blunderbuss. With a golden barrel. It is definitely weaker than what we currently have. It doesn't say anything about spread damage. We still haven't actually reached... I could go with these. They are black. They like mine more. Alchemical stasis mix. Well, we have plenty of those. Let's just keep on moving. If we need to, we're gonna use grenades, traps, whatever we can. Everything is at our disposal. Let's go meet Governor Buran. It's actually been a while since I was here last. Too few missions are regarding Hikmet and the governor. So many of the missions actually regarded the Mother Cardinal.
Lady de Sardet, I've been hoping you would come.
Your Excellency, I heard news of the attacks against Hikmet.
I am ashamed to once again rely upon your kindness, but our situation is quite desperate, and you have proven such a valuable aid to us in the past.
How might I be of service to you?
Animals, creatures have been attacking us relentlessly. They throw themselves upon our defenses day and night. They do not even try to avoid our weapons, rushing as if to swamp us in infinite numbers. Our best soldiers fall exhausted from fatigue, the others die shredded by their claws. Please find the origin of these attacks and make them stop. If we cannot hold out, the entire population of Hikmet will be devoured. I sent a small group of trackers so that they might follow the trail of the creatures. Their last message came from a dangerous area in the hands of natives. The savages are certainly at the root of these evil attacks. Who else could have trained all of these creatures?
Could you indicate the zone in question?
Alas, no. I didn't get the information. You must meet their officer, who will know how to guide you there. She's leading our troops in the outpost at the entrance to the city.
Very well. I shall depart immediately.
Be so kind as to keep me informed. This affair is driving me to madness.
I would like to broach a rather unpleasant subject. Your treachery.
I beg your pardon? I am at a loss for words.
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your servants, that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the Tiana Hakkadaktus to provide us with a remedy. But you used me like a pawn, seeking in truth to capture her.
I cannot understand why you are reacting in this way. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as enemies, after all. And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical persuasion.
You were even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tiana, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my anger is exaggerated. Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against her sovereign?
I never... I promise you that I had no intention for any harm to befall you. That man went beyond his orders, I assure you. I implore you, please accept my sincerest and profound apologies in the name of the Bridge Alliance.
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your sire. He paid for his audacity with his life.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you. Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. It should never have happened. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps even some sort of machination.
No. That is terrible. This is a great setback. How could I have been so naive? What a shame. I am truly sorry that you risked your life in vain. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchants should now be able to reach Hikmet.
Captain Rainhild has sent a message to that effect. She has told me that you have shown yourself particularly efficient dealing with these savages. You have my complete admiration and my gratitude.
My pleasure. I imagine the captain must have informed you of all that we learned.
Indeed, and I am extremely worried. An attack of any significant magnitude would be a catastrophe for our city. We have the means to repel these savages, but it will not be without great losses.
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes. The freedom of their brothers and sisters.
I see where this is headed, but I fear that they were not honest with you. A few natives are being held in the prison of the Coin Guard, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of such commitment.
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of kidnappings. The victims are only villagers.
This is inexplicable. We have taken no villagers. Of course, we answer their attacks in kind, and at times we have taken prisoners on the battlefield. But what use would we have for a few fishermen, hunters, and weavers?
Might it be possible that these kidnappings have taken place without your consent?
I doubt that. But of course, it is always possible that a few bandits might have stolen a shipment of arms. If that were the case, that would explain a great deal. Since you have been of such service to my people, and this grievous affair seems of great concern to you, would you be of a mind to lead the inquiry? Capture a few of these savages. Make it your mission to make them talk. We must understand what is going on before they attack.
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of this affair, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Wow, that was a long conversation.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lady.
Find out where the scouts went. Well, we're gonna do that. This is our priority for now. Before we rescue San Matheus, we're gonna try the other part as well. Capture some scouts and interrogate them, as always. Now, the Bridge Alliance is one of the better factions in my opinion, however, this guy, he's dragging them down. I think he's not meant to rule. Not fit at all, in fact. Okay. We have 480 bullets. I have encountered beasts such as this before. It's like they're burning with shadows. Really?
Your armor will no longer protect you. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Exactly what I wanted. It wasn't that difficult to kill them. Again, I have plenty of bullets and I can have even more. Okay, get everything you need and let's move out.
You managed to make it through. A group of these enraged beasts managed to get past our defenses.
Yes, we fought and defeated them. But how did they make it through?
My men are exhausted, We killed some of them, but we were overrun. Our situation is getting more and more desperate. I don't suppose I need to warn you about the dangers of this road.
Actually, that's why we're here. Governor Buren sent me. He wants us to find a group of trackers.
And I hope that he'd sent you as reinforcements. Silly me. It looks like all we're good for is dying to protect his bloody city. But you wanted to ask me something.
Sure.
Like I said, Governor Buren is hoping that I can find a group of trackers with your help.
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send out a party of scouts, which I did, despite our losses. They were supposed to find the bastard who's been sending us these critters. One of those savage sorcerers, no doubt.
Can you tell me which way they went?
Sorry, Your Excellency, I won't tell you anything until I receive some help. You have to understand, I hope that these men are alive. They are also under my command. But those who are here with me now are my main preoccupation. And as we speak, they're dropping like flies. Not to mention the fact that if this outpost falls, there won't be much left to protect the city. So you can go and tell the governor that if he wants me to help you, he will have to help us first.
I understand that your situation is desperate. That you want to take care of what appears most urgent. But it is not simply about me saving a few men. It is about stopping these attacks once and for all. By getting to their root cause, I intend to put an end to it. And then any help you hope to receive won't be needed any longer.
You're right. I'm sorry, these attacks have made me lose my nerve. I don't know what I'm saying. They went towards the west, where the rebels are most numerous.
Are you talking about the Donea Extragao?
If you like. The governor is certain that these savages are behind the attacks, so I sent my men to find their camp. This isn't the first time that we've tried to find them, but now our survival depends on it.
I see. Well, thank you, Captain. I will try to find your man and put an end to all of this.
Good luck. And if my men are alive, send them back here, will you?
You can count on me.
Shall we talk about the lost cargo?
Could you tell me again what it is that you expect from me?
We were supposed to receive a shipment of ammunition and medicines, but we're still waiting for it. If you can bring it to me, we would at least be able to heal ourselves and have enough bullets to sustain these assaults.
Do you know where this material came from?
From your city, New Serene. The caravan transporting it was supposed to pass through here 2 days ago. It must have been attacked. But with a little bit of luck, its cargo should still be intact.
Very well. I will retrace the path. It shouldn't be too difficult to find it.
The three of you won't be able to bring the crates back by yourselves. 2 of my men will accompany you. Please, hurry. Without them, we're even less likely to hold.
We're departing right away. Governor Buren asked me to investigate the abductions the rebels told us about. If we could find the origin and free their comrades, I'm sure they would stop their attack. I need to locate and speak with the other rebels. Do you know where they could be?
No. They don't attack often. I fear they're gathering their forces.
Okay. We will have to talk to her later. For now, let us continue on this path. Scout the area. No, find the scouts. Okay. Let's start with the merchant first.
Soldiers, are you the ones who were supposed to help me search for the caravan?
Yes, Your Excellency.
We're ready to leave as soon as you wish.
I'm ready. Let's go.
We'll follow you.
Of course we will. Okay then. Let's move out there. We're gonna search for the scouts later.
Here! There are tracks of a heavy carriage. They must belong to our caravan.
Let's take a closer look.
I hope that those who are accompanying the caravan are still alive.
You have witnessed the violence of the attacks we are sustaining. They must all be dead. I'm more worried about the potions. If they're broken...
So, you seem a little bit different. The easy way out. Shoot them.
They're all dead. They were torn to shreds.
But the cargo is still here, and it looks like it's in good condition.
As for the carriage, it's damaged. And without it, we'll have a hard time transporting this to the outpost. Do any of you know how to fix it?
There's a lot of work, but I should be able to do it. It'll take some time, though.
The beasts may come back at any moment. Make it quick.
I'm starting right away.
And don't worry. We'll protect you as long as necessary.
Of course we will, that's our job. Soldiers, with me. It is time to take them down.
Bit of poison on my blade. Hey, let's go!
That was easy. You done? Or are we waiting for more of them, actually? Let's take a look. Yep. Bigger ones.
On my blade. Then let's go!
Is that the last of them? Good. Okay, waiting for the third wave. How many bullets do we have? 434. We are losing quite a lot of them. We can make some on the way back. It'll take me a decent armor. Okay, let's talk to you. Apparently there are no more. We can't. Oh, there are more. That's interesting. The more we wait, the uglier they get.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Seriously there? Again, don't get me wrong, we can definitely beat them even without the bullets, but I prefer to make it easy for myself. So tell me, are there more? Now there's quite a lot of resources we have now.
There. I did what I could, but it should hold.
And now we'll have to drag it all the way to the outpost.
Let's depart before more beasts arrive.
Here you are. I don't know how to thank you. Our cargo has finally arrived. With this ammunition, we'll be able to hold back the assaults, and the medicines have already given a boost to 3 of my men.
It was not an easy task. So I'm pleased that all this has been useful to you.
Here, take this. This is all I can offer to thank you, but I give it gladly.
Thank you, Captain.
A little bit of reputation with the Bridge Alliance.
I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Okay, can I talk to you?
Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency.
Governor Burren asked me to... If we could find the Origin and free their comrades, I'm sure... I need to locate...
No, they don't attack often.
Is this some kind of a bug? Alright then, let us keep on moving. Well, one of them doesn't seem to be... No, both of them are weak.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Excellent work, both of you. Let's move ahead. The secluded grove. Okay.
Poison on my blade. And let's go!
Oh, he finally woke up. Well, a little bit too late there. And we should travel here to find the scouts. 3 hours. Well, that should be easy, right? Is there anything we need to purchase here? You know, these gloves actually do look kind of cool. The other one's a little bit too fancy for me. Don't get me wrong, they fit the armor, it's just kind of weird. Right, so I'm actually going to end this episode here, and next time we're gonna speak with the Counts. So, thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you then. Goodbye.